Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm going to cover more updates regarding the situation in Germany, and we will look into Giga Shanghai and a second factory in China. So let's see if that is a good idea and where other locations could be. We're also going to look into other updates like the new upgrade here from the website of Sixt, which is now offering to rent as well the Tesla Model 3 standard range. And they also have the Tesla Model 3 long range and Tesla Model Y long range. So you kind of see where this entire thing is going. Just to clarify improvements that Tesla has to do in the future here. In the past, it has been sometimes very frustrating for private Tesla buyers to get, for example, an appointment for repairs, not waiting too long that this is all done. It has been very struggling in the past and sometimes today as well. So now, as Tesla is part of this bigger companies that are renting out the cars, it will be very interesting how Tesla is going to handle that with those companies, because they have always been afraid about the customer service in general with new companies. Can they handle the repairs? Can they handle the needs of those companies renting out to customers those Tesla cars? It's going to be very interesting. I think it is a nice way for Tesla to improve. I mean, pressure is always good, and I think Tesla has done a lot in the past weeks to improve its customers' experience, but I think that is a nice opportunity to further invest money into customer experience, and with that, experiencing as well for the private user and private buyer to have a faster delivery of solving the issues. Now we are looking into China. In China, interesting stuff is happening. Not only that Tesla Giga Shanghai is ramping up, but also there's, according to an online sharing session organized by Chinese brokerage firm Futu, is that Tesla China will have the production happening next year. The completion of the first phase of the second factory will be next year, and the beginning will be this year. Furthermore, the plant will produce the rumored entry-level model and Model S, X, and Y. So that is very important to understand here, because the S and X is something I would wish Tesla would produce that in a second factory in Germany or in, for example, Great Britain. It's not going to be Germany, but for the European market, because many people in Europe are waiting to buy a Model S or Model X. The only reason why those numbers are not there and not existing in Europe is because Tesla has to deliver them through the entire world, and they are still ramping up production after the facelift. So that is a very, very struggling and long story we have been all looking at for quite some time right now. So I hope that Tesla will be able to solve that issue by building a second factory in Europe and do the same thing like in China. Furthermore, for all those from Europe, you will get a Model Y upgrade. It looks like Tesla might be going into 1 giga casting for the front side in the Model Y. So that could be a nice upgrade now if you're still waiting for a Tesla Model Y before you get your long range from Germany. You could be lucky, maybe getting an upgrade already in May. Nevertheless, I do think that Tesla might do the upgrade right after the last Model Y versions are going to Europe. It would be kind of confusing to have a new version coming from China, even though long term there will be no deliveries from China. They will all come here from Giga Berlin. So I'm not sure if the May indication here is clear, but again, I think it will happen at some point in the near future. Then we are looking into the ratings, and there was a lot of discussions online, especially because Tesla, as you can see, has like a BB and a BA1, which is quite astonishing if you look at the market value of Tesla, and then you compare that to all the other indications up there. That is pretty astonishing. I mean, the debt to equity is better. I mean, Tesla is pretty much in everything. Altman Z-score 21. I mean, there's only NVIDIA, and then you have, Apple, Alphabet. They are all working up there, but they have, like Tesla, they are pretty good, and I think Tesla has to get a better rating. It is actually a scandal, especially as Tesla has such a great cash to debt ratio, which is quite astonishing for a company that is growing 50% upwards per year, which is not the case for Microsoft or not the case for Apple, which are bigger from the value side and are driving more revenue inside. But for Tesla, this is actually pretty insane. I think people need to realize, or those people in the rating agencies need to realize what potential is there, and that Tesla is pretty much debt-free. They don't own any money to anybody. And with the money they earn each quarter, they could build another 2 factories if they wanted to. That is just insane. If you think about it, the limit is just the paperwork and, of course, qualified managers. Then we're looking into the UK. In the UK, actually, the British government is about to make it possible that you can watch TV while driving. So Tesla is maybe one of the first where this will be able in the future. UK wants to go into the future and now already perform nice regulations and nice proposals. So once the self-driving capabilities are there and people don't have to drive the car anymore themselves, that they can enjoy maybe other stuff that they are normally not allowed to do inside the car, and this could be a nice way to do so. So there's supposed to be a TV watch option that then the car makers can add. I mean, it's pretty much like if you're sitting in a Tesla, they're watching YouTube or Netflix or Amazon Prime or Disney Plus. That is pretty much happening already in a Tesla. Furthermore, we are looking into the R&D per dollar spent, and we see that Tesla is doing pretty well, actually, $3.6 billion here. And we have VW at 16.9 billion. I think for VW especially, it's going to be a shift from the R&D. They have been really trying to do research in the gasoline car business because they're trying to get more efficient, which didn't work out, as we all know, through the diesel scandal. But now I think they're going to switch the R&D more and more into EV, battery technology, etc. It's going to take a lot of time to kind of catch up a bit of what they have left off in the past 10 years, where Tesla was able to grow pretty quickly into the market. And so we will see how this is going to turn out in the future. Just for your information, if you're from Europe and you would like to buy some Tesla equipment, do consider coming to Tessie Supply or find me on my podcast, tessiesupply.com. Glad to have you here.